morning, everyone. Joey with JLF Ranches and Outdoors here. So this morning we have a injection pump on a C6. I actually put this one in not too long ago. Can't say it's never happened before, but this is a first for me. I ran this machine for about 100 hours since we did it, and they called a couple days ago, said it wouldn't start anymore. It just died and wouldn't restart. I have checked everything per CAT C6 through the troubleshooting trees and whatnot. I've even called a couple buddies, picked their brains on it just to make sure. But looks like we're changing out an injection pump again on this thing and going to do a parts warranty on it. I've got absolutely nothing coming out of the injection pump, not even a little dribble, but I got plenty of fuel going to it. So join us along. I'll show you all how to change an injection pump on a CAT C6.6. This one's on a sheep foot roller. Alright, so as you can see, we already got the covers off that go over here in front of the engine. Yet again, we got to get that water pump pulled out of there, and then that small fuel filter back there, we got to get it, that 2991, and then start disconnecting lines and then whatnot. We'll also have to get the belt and tensioner pulley out of the way, get that front cover off, and then we will work on timing the engine and whatnot to make sure everything's timed and all that. But also can't forget, had to set up our shade. It's mid-October, South Texas, and it's already 85, 90 degrees outside. So had to get the shade set up. Alright, that little hole is our timing hole. It actually needs to rotate to about where my finger is, about right there. And then that plug down there, right there, has to come out, and we put another timing tool in there. So basically when that one shows its time and that one right there is over here and shows its time, then we are timed and ready to pull the injection pump. This is what the timing tool looks like. It's got an adapter on it. That's the part number for it, but it's spring loaded, so whenever it gets to a certain point, it shoots in and locks the crank down. right there. It is locked in. That's actually right where the timing pin for the other one is. Yep, right in place. Alright, now that we got it timed, we're going to go ahead and pull this speed sensor off. Double check it. Look at the gearing on the inside and make sure it's in the right spot. Right here behind this line, there's a nut with this little flag on it, or pin I should say. You loosen that up, push that in, tighten it down, and that locks the pump in place. And you can take your gear and all that stuff off. Although I can get my little laser in there where y'all can see it at the same time. So right there is the edge of the big tooth. There's one big tooth, and when I get the pump out, I'll show you. That way y'all can actually see it, what it looks like in there. Alright, we got this nut loose. That's what holds it and whatnot. So I always leave it on there a little bit, but I take that lock washer off first. This thing calls for a puller, like just a 3-jaw gear puller to remove it. Not necessary. They're a tapered friction fit. Just kind of like so. Leave it with a little bit of space. Hammer and a punch. And voila. 2 hits. Not even hard hits. But whole gear comes loose. There is 3 bolts. One here, one there, and there's one back here. 10mm bolt there, and then there's 2 little ones right there. Take those 2 out, take the big bolt out, then your pump is ready to come out. tell it by this, but that is the edge where the green dot is. It's the edge of the big tooth that is inside this pump. The only reason I double check these is because this one was actually timed off from the factory and caused all kinds of issues. So I double check them to make sure the timing's correct on them. The old one, we're going to take it out of time by a little bit to show you what the big tooth looks like, and we'll go from there. Alright, that's what the big tooth looks like. It is the only one in this pump that has a tooth like that. But if the edge on this side is barely visible on this side, then you know the pump itself is in time. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the sensors all switched over and whatnot. Get the brackets switched over and fittings switched over. This gets torqued to 66 foot-pounds. I'll finish putting on the rest of the air intake and whatnot, and we'll get the covers put on and go from there. Alright everyone, as you can see, we got it all back together. It runs, so that is definitely a first for me, that an injection pump with less than 100 hours on it, probably closer to about 60, crapped out. It wasn't even a reman, it was brand new. So yeah, that's how you do an injection pump on a C6.6. This one was in a CP56 sheepfoot cat roller. So, as always, if y'all have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll answer best I can. Thanks for watching. Feel free to share and subscribe and like and whatnot. And we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a nice day. Thank you.